Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to my channel Book of Duelists. So guys, today I want to show you my Solfachord Pendulum Magician deck profile. I'm testing this deck and I am very happy that this deck has so many powerful places. With Harmonizing Magician I am able to play some cool Synchro and Xyz and Link places. This two archetype works well together. And if you want, you can test this deck, and the power of this deck is between the Harmonizing Magician and the other Solfachord cards. And I put some other cool extra deck cards, and after that, if you want, you can check out my other Solfachord deck profiles. I combined this deck with Endymion. Also I play this deck as a single and with the Pendulum Magicians. And yeah guys, let's move on for my deck profile for the Solfachord Pendulum Magician. I hope you are excited. Let's go and move on. Alright guys, let's start with the Solfachord Pendulum Magician deck profile. Of course we start with our main deck. I play 3 copies of the Do Solfachord Collier. Collier is absolutely powerful, and I like this card. If this card is in your monster zone, you can negate the monster effects from your opponent. And for the next, I play the Do Solfachord Cotia. Cotia is one of the best normal summon cards in this deck. For the next, 3 copies of the Far Solfachord Fancier. My favorite one of the Solfachord cards. If you normal summon this card, you can send one Pendulum Solfachord monster from your deck to the face-up extra deck, and that's the strongest mechanic about this deck archetype. And definitely this card is absolutely strong and powerful, and I'm so lucky in the future. I'm very excited we get the Pendulum Treasure. Use the normal summon the Fancier, use this effect, send one Pendulum monster from your extra deck to the face-up extra deck, from the deck to the face-up extra deck, I'm sorry guys. And after that, use the effect of the Pendulum Treasure, get one of your face-up extra deck Pendulum monster to your hand, and that's absolutely nice. And for the next, I play the 2 copies of the Solfachord Dreamier. It's absolutely nice if you have, for example, a Do Solfachord Collier in your Pendulum zone and you have this card in your head, special summon this card. It's absolutely nice, and yeah, that's very cool. So for the next, I play the 2 copies of the C Solfachord Beautier. It's level 7 monster. I like the quick effect from this card. If you have this card in your main monster zone and your opponent activates an effect or something like that, you can negate that if you have an even or odd pendulum scale. Maybe, I don't want to say wrong about that. And for the next one of each, La Solfachord Angelia and Solfachord Grazia, whatever you want to call this deck. If I think one of each, it's absolutely fine. So for the next, and one the Me Solfachord Elitia, it's pop up your opponent's back row. It's absolutely nice. So that's it for the Solfachord cards. The main important cards in this deck are the Do Solfachord Collier and the Cotia and the Fancier. And after that, 1 or 2 of each is absolutely fine. Let's move on for the Pendulum Magician cards. Definitely I play my favorite Pendulum Magician card. It's the Harmonizing Magician. If you Pendulum summon Harmonizing Magician, you can special summon another Pendulum Magician from your deck to the side on the field except Harmonizing Magician. And after that you can, but the effects are still negate, but you can special summon, for example, the Double Iris Magician or the Purple Poison or Black Fang, and after that you can go for Xyz or Synchro places or for Link places, and that's absolutely broken. For the another Pendulum Magician cards, I play one the Celestial Magician, 1 Double Iris, 1 Black Fang, 1 Purple Poison. I think these, one of each is absolutely fine. With Harmonizing Magician we are able to special summon these cards, and I have also Pen Call in my main deck, and definitely it's absolutely fine, one of each. And yeah, for the next I play 3 copies of Dark Worm, also 1 Gate Zero, one of the best extenders. And for the last monster card I play 3 copies of Chronograph Sorcerer and 1 Time Gazer Magician. And yeah guys, that's absolutely fine for the Solfachord Pendulum Magician monsters, and I think that's one of the best plays or choose to play this deck. Let's move on for the Spell and Traps for this deck, and I'm very very exciting to play this deck. And yeah, let's move on for the spells and traps. So of course the best spell card, or one of the best spell cards I mean guys, in this deck is the Solfachord Elegance. This card is so powerful. Beside the Solfachord Harmonia, the best field spell and one of the powerful spells in this deck. For the next I play the 3 copies of Pen Call. I like Pen Call guys, Pen Call is absolutely broken in combination with Dark Worm, and yeah, that's absolutely broken. I like this card with the Elegance and Pen Call, it's absolutely nice. This card is the main spell card about the Solfachords, and Pen Call is the main spell card about the Pendulum Magicians. I think they work well together. So for the next, 1 Dragon Shrine, 1 Foolish, 1 for 1, and 1 the Time Pendulum Graph. Yeah, if the combination this card and Purple Poison Magician is absolutely broken, you pop up Purple Poison Magician. After that you can pop up on your card from your opponent's side on the field. Or if you have the Time Star Magician, the Xyz monster on your side on the field, use the effect of this card, touch 1 card from your side on the field and 1 card from your opponent, triggering the effect of the Time Star Magician to protect your cards. And after that you can choose 2 cards from your opponent's side of the field, 1 for destroying and 1 to send to the graveyard. Definitely this card is absolutely so powerful. If you're playing Pendulum Magician or use Pendulum Magician cards as an engine in other Pendulums decks, definitely you need the Time Pendulum Graph. It's better than the spell card in my opinion, but this card is so broken and I love this card. This is so nice. So guys, that's it for the main cards in the deck, and that was the Spell and Traps monsters also. And let's move on for the extra deck. And I play 1 copy of the Linkuriboh. With Kutia you can link away Kutia to special summon the Linkuriboh. I also play the 1 IP Masquerina, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Unicorn, and also 1 Celine. Yeah, you have in your main deck some Spellcaster type monsters, and if you maximize your Pendulum summon with the Solfachord monsters, you are easily get Celine and also these cards. And for the next I play the Appaloosa, 1 Transcode. I like Transcode. Yeah, the value of this card is so expensive. For the budget alternative, if you want guys, you can put the Boral Sword Dragon or Crusadia Magnite Avramax if you want. But if you are able to play Access Code, you should play this card. This card is so powerful. I hope Konami reprinting this card in the Megaton 2021. Maybe, who knows if Konami reprinting this card, but I wish to reprinting this card. This card is absolutely powerful. So for the next, the Ignis of Prominence. I like this Draco Slayer Synchro Monster. This card is so powerful. If you're playing in your mirror match, this card is for your opponent a nightmare, because this card targets also your Pendulum monster from your opponent's side on the field, and this card is one of the best cards if you're playing this card in a mirror match. Definitely so powerful. For the next, I play one Boros Savage Dragon. For the next, one of the best rank 4 monsters ever we have. One Baguska, one Abyss Dweller. Yeah, we're playing of course a Pendulum Magician in this deck, and definitely a Time Star Magician. We need this card. And also for your recycling and protecting with the Time Pendulum Graph. And for the next, the Supreme King Dark Rebellion. This card is your OTK machine. I like this card. And for the last 2 cards, the Odd Eyes package, one Vortex Dragon and one Absolute Dragon. So guys, that's it for the extra deck monsters. I hope you could find the extra deck monsters I've choose. And that's it for my Solfachord Pendulum Magician deck profile. Also check out my other deck profiles. I make a deck profile about the Doremi Code Pure variant and one with a Doremi Code Pendulum Magician. And also I play one the Endymion Doremi Code, or the Solfachord. I'm sorry guys, I'm very apologize for that. Yeah. In the OCG they call Doremi Code, but we have the TCG we call Solfachord. Yeah, yada. If you want, you can enjoy and like this video. Show for my another deck profiles, the pure Solfachord or the Solfachord Pendulum Magician or the Endymion Solfachord deck profiles in my channel if you want. And if you like this deck profile, hit the subscribe button for more amazing deck profile on my channel. And yeah, see you until next time guys. Peace.